thanks all. Well done. What a result for Sale. Now, this is Old Beck's RFC. They won the league last night, so they're a little bit ropey at the moment. We're going to need them very, very soon indeed, because we're doing a demo. Wakey, wakey, boys. Come on. Big night, but they're only celebrating. We have a great kicking demo for you, all about the Six Nations and rugby tonight. Ugo's got something lovely for you. Also, Lawrence is going to talk you through France. Chris Robshaw's joining us from his mother-in-law's house, I think, and there's the ball. And we're going to talk about all the other teams in the Six Nations. Also, your thoughts on some of the big issues in rugby over the course of this week. It's Rugby Tonight. It's your show. It's coming your way after this break. Wakey, wakey! Welcome back to Rugby Tonight. This is Beck. Oh, boys, they won the league yesterday. They finally stood up. Well done, lads. The bang of just shots. It's disgusting. Sort yourselves out. We're going to have a demo with them in just a short while. All your tweets coming in, thank you so much. Regarding Danny Kerr asking, should there be winners and losers?
Really actually interesting. We've got our demo team here, Bucks, just to be able to show you how we utilise it. So if we go into that usual position, we've got our right winger, we've got our left winger, and if I'm Freddie Stewart, I'm in the middle of this. I am the captain of this back three. But what often occurs, Craig, you're set up there for a box kick. Because we know box kicks essentially just want to end up in a 15-metre channel and it takes about 5 to 15 seconds to get them off, that gives me time to communicate with my left winger, get across to my right winger and then put myself in that primary position to be able to take that ball. And whilst there's a good chase, Freddie Stewart has an unbelievable ability of being able to get up in the air and get on the front foot. So we put up another box kick again. Once again, we start as a back three like this. The moment I see you setting up for that, I get up, the ball goes in the air, and I can catch that ball, try and get my team onto the front foot. I think for Wales and what we saw from Owen Farrell, the way in which you try and keep the ball away from Freddie Stewart is actually kicking more from 10. So, Craig, if you put yourself into a 10 position, if we're setting up a box kick, we've already demonstrated how you can manipulate and change it to get Freddie into that prime role. The minute the ball goes out to 10, and if you pass it to 10, and Craig, you holding it, straight away, I have to remain in my position. We're all isolated as individuals, and you could change a point of where you kick, and instead of kicking to Freddie Stewart, so dependable, maybe start picking other places.
Well, I'd fake to Nick White here.
Yep.
Right, and then I'm going to put one over to this guy here and let them chase him hard, right?
Well, exactly that. Straight away, that chase, which was as equally as good as Ward on the box kick, but all you're doing is taking the ball away from Freddie Stewart. And that is a place where if you're Intermac at the weekend or DuPont from 9 kicks of both feet, it's just giving you that better peripheral vision to be able to pick your spot and stick the ball up. I can't get on top of it. And we're just isolated wingers. Freddie Stewart has become a super strength of him. Take away that super strength by not kicking to him, quite simply.
What if, and I haven't seen it done, I don't know if you have, like if you guys set up for the Caterpillar, OK? And you're set up for the Caterpillar and you're Freddie Stewart and you're thinking, right, the 9's setting up for ages on that. And you move across and suddenly they dummy the Caterpillar. You're now 10. Oh, no, look who I've got as 10. OK, but you know what I mean? So you're...
100%. So, Craig, if you're to go back to that...
fair play. Fair play.
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
If you're to go to that, I mean, the game's all about manipulation. So if I think you're setting up a box kick straight away, I think that the ball's coming down into this channel. As a Freddie Stewart, as that 15, we're now set up here. But if you're smart to see us set up in this position and decide to not kick of 9, kick to 10, so pass it out to Craig, Craig can isolate this winger all by himself with a really strong chase. So you put that ball up, he doesn't catch, but you see the difference it makes.
And I guess the 10 as well then can scan and go, actually, I'm going to find a bit of grass and put a little dinkle on the ground or something like that. OK.
It's just not kicking, it's also the style of kicking and trying to take away England's biggest strengths.
So that's one of their big strengths. Where else are England strong?
Well, England's foundations, their game plan is built upon a really good kicking game, good aerial defence, but they want a set-piece game, go set-piece to set-piece. And when you look at what France are missing, Mohamed Hawass, he's out because of the red card, and Antonio's out with a red card. So they're missing their 2 first-choice tight heads. And you can see the stats which are on the screen right now. That set-piece is so strong for England. They'll look that to take pressure off and give them entry points into the game as well as try and dominate territory.
Very much in the vision of Steve Borthwick then. They're his super strengths as a coach, right? So
exactly that. You know, they've only been together just about a month. Set-piece, defence, strong kicking game. That's how England will want to try and win the game.
I kind of see why maybe Marcus Smith wouldn't naturally fit into that now when you describe it like that. That's excellent. France, what do they do against England?
Well, I think for me, it's such a big game for both sides because France are the World Cup favourites. They've lost to Ireland already. They're leaking tries against Scotland, against Italy. And you just feel that if they were to lose to England, that suddenly everyone's questioning whether they have actually got what it takes to win the World Cup. And for England, under Steve Borthwick, I think he is making steps forward. But this is where you really measure yourself against the number 2 side in the world and the number 1. France, they've got their discipline, as Hugo said, has got to be better. Their first 2 props, will have to be replaced. So England, are they going to attack them at scrum time? And for me, Ntamack, who's a wonderful player, hasn't quite hit his straps yet. So 18 years was the last time that France won in the Six Nations.
Really?
2005, yeah.
Is that right?
Do you know who scored all the points for them?
No.
Yashvili.
Is that right?
Yeah. So I think England have got a real opportunity to have a go at France. And I think for France, discipline and fitness will be tested to the full.
It'll be a great game, going to be a great weekend. Guys, you got to get to the Clapham Grand, right? Finish off your victory parade. Well done. Thank you so much for that, and congratulations on winning the league. Stay with us. More of your thoughts coming your way after the break on Rugby tonight, and loads of really interesting tweets. And a new game, lads. We're going full game show. They're so excited about it. We'll see you for that after this short break. See you then. It'll be good.